Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you how to make a coffin shaped treat box or party favor for Halloween. You will need Halloween themed paper, orange and black paper, thin cardboard, glue, scissors, a ruler, a pencil, and orange ribbon. The first thing we're going to do is trace a coffin using a stencil onto the thin cardboard. For this you can use cereal boxes or any other type of thin cardboard. If you don't have a stencil, I will be leaving a link to one in the description box below. Next, carefully cut out the coffin, making sure to keep the sides straight. Align the ruler using the inside corners for reference and fold up the sides. Next, trace the same coffin shape out of the Halloween themed paper. For this step you can also use all black paper if you prefer. Cut out the shape and apply the glue to the outside of the coffin and carefully align the paper to cover it completely. Repeat the process with another sheet of paper. You can use the same color you use for the outside, or you can use a different color like I am for what will be the inside of the coffin. Make sure to mark the folds onto the paper along the inside. Don't worry if the edges are uneven or not covered. We are going to be covering these later. Next, place a bit of glue along the edges and hold together for a few seconds to make sure the sides stay together. Repeat the process until the coffin is fully formed. Next, cut out 2 strips of black paper about 1 inch wide and 7 inches long. Apply a bit of glue about halfway down the sides of the coffin and all the way around. Press half of one strip onto it. Both strips of paper should be long enough to go all the way around the coffin and will overlap if needed. If you are using all black paper to cover the treat box instead of paper with designs on it, you can skip this step. Just remember to add about half an inch of space to the edges when you are cutting out the paper so that you can later fold it over the sides. Let the glue dry for a few minutes and then start to fold down the paper into the coffin and glue it down. Repeat the process with the other strip of paper. Now trace the front of the treat box onto another piece of cardboard and cut it out. The shape should be big enough to cover the opening of the box without it falling into it. If it's too big, you can trim the edges later. Next, use this cutout to trace and cut out 2 more shapes, one from the Halloween themed paper and one from the orange paper. Apply glue to one side of the cutout and attach one shape, then repeat the process with the other side. Let it dry and then measure it against the box. If it's too big, you can now trim off the sides until you get the desired size. Finally, let the treat box dry completely before using it. You can add any treats you want to the inside and tie the lid to the box using the ribbon. If you want the lid to be more secure, you can use tape instead and just use the ribbon as decoration.